Hey guys, I am the Dipper LV, or I don't know why I say the, but whatever, doesn't matter. And today, I'm starting a series called Let's Talk Gravity Falls. It's pretty obvious what it's about. I'm gonna be talking about Gravity Falls, and I'm gonna be like myth busting. I'm gonna see if these theories are true or false, using a lot of evidence that I've gathered. Now, the first theory is a theory that's been in my mind for a long time. And sorry if my brother's cell phone goes off in the background. It probably should around this time. Or maybe later, I don't know. After I'm done the video. But that doesn't matter, because today we're going to be busting the Robbie zombie theory. Now, this is obviously fake. The theory that Robbie is a zombie. It's just a myth. It's not real, alright? It's false, it's fake, and there's many reasons why. Alright, now the zombie description, as we heard in the episode Tourist Trapped, they're pale, they're tall, and they're kind of often mistaken for teenagers. Now, of course, in a recent episode that came out on August 1st at 10, or I'll just say 9 p.m. Eastern is 10 for me. But 9 p.m. Eastern, called Karaoke, it proved the zombies look nothing like that. Okay, whoever wrote the journal, which is probably Old Man McGucket, there's a lot of evidence there. And I will be actually trying to prove that theory true or false in the future. But they were completely wrong, because the zombies look nothing like that. They look like green skeletons. They look cool instead of like teenagers like Norman. And now the description they gave them is kind of the description of an emo person. Now, Robbie fits that description. He's a teenager. I was about to say he's mistaken for a teenager, but he is a teenager. And he's tall and he's pale. Now, and his sweater is what causes a lot of thing. It says it's like a heart with stitches through it, and that's a symbol on the wheel. Now, a lot of people use this as like a symbol for resurrection, like going back to life after you're dead, which basically means you're a zombie almost. And I really enjoy that many people look and take time at that. The first thing I thought, this guy's just an emo punk. No offense to any emo punks out there, but that was the first thing I saw, and this really made me think, what if he is a zombie? Because this might be a hidden thing. Everything means something in Gravity Falls, and I actually do have another theory, and I kind of added on to a theory by another fellow YouTuber. I don't know what his name is, though. I'll probably put his like channel link in the description, because I honestly don't know how to say it. But yeah, it means something like the apocalypse is probably coming soon, and yeah, but I think that just means his symbol on the Bill Cipher wheel. Now, if you remember, Robbie's first episode wasn't the inconveniencing, but he didn't play a big part in it. He didn't have any lines. He was pictured, and it really makes you think. everything in Gravity Falls means something, because a lot of people thought that Blandon was just in episode 9, and I did too. Before I really started paying attention, he's in episode 20, in the background. He's in episode 1 in the background. He's in the intro. Same with the pterodactyl, who didn't come till like the end of the series. And same with the Summerwing Trickster. I think, at least. I'm not really sure. I'm pretty sure the Summerwing Trickster. They really should have used Candy's picture for that. That, like, too cute one. But these are probably just concept arts that they used for things, and they threw them in there because they knew that in the future they would use these things. So if you see some other stuff in the intro that you haven't seen, like, I think there's such thing as like a jackalope or something in it, like, you should really pay attention, because that's probably going to be in a future episode. Now, they only changed the intro once, so, and it was like a minor edit. They just changed Stan's hat logo from the little, like, weird thing, whatever that was, like a hook, to the Pac-Man fish with the, like, the Pac-Man fish, yeah, like, with a dot in his mouth. And it really makes you think, do they really have plans of changing the intro? Because it's already matched up to season 1 and 2. We're gonna see the jackalope, we're gonna see whatever that weird ball-y thing is with the happy face and wings. I don't think that's a happy face, by the way. We're all gonna find out what that is. We've seen, like, the pterodactyl, we've seen the Summerwing Trickster, we've seen Blandon. But yeah, you just really have to look in Gravity Falls, and also, in some cases, you have to play things backwards. I still have yet to do this, but in Dipper's Guide to the Unexplained, number 5, The Tooth, he talks backwards, and I want to know what he says. So I'm probably gonna do that sometime. But yeah, anyways, back on the topic, that just means he's not a zombie, he's emo, because emo people like death and stuff, which also explains his band name. And some people confuse this, but the graffiti art on the top of the van, or the top of Thompson's mom's van, or I think it's just Thompson's van, whatever, but, he just, it says zombies rule, basically. Now, this throws a lot of people off. Emo people, like I said, they like death, and, basically, for them liking death, they just, it's fitting, you know, to write zombies rule, because, you know, I used to like zombies a lot, and this really threw me into one of my new favorite franchises, which is the Dead Rising series. There's my brother's phone and his stupid ringtone. But yeah. Oh god, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, but it probably just means he's emo, because, like I said, emo people like zombies and stuff, so you can't really judge it on that. The tight jeans really don't mean anything other than, you know, he's a teenager, because they go through fashion. The emo hair really does fit. It has emo in the title. Do I really need to explain that? Now, of course, there is one thing that may throw some people off, and it's like Robbie's on the Bill Cipher wheel, and does that mean he's like a really important character? We've only seen him in like 7 episodes. He probably does play a bigger part in season 2. He's already been mentioned in Into the Bunker, and maybe even Karaoke. I'm not sure. But he probably will play a bigger part. Whether he is some sort of sorcerer, like I think, some emo sorcerer, or he actually is a zombie like other people. But for now, this theory is busted. Goodbye.